In this video, we will learn how to create a new project within a database, add and remove documents from a project, and more. Let's first take a moment to understand the difference between a database and a project and how the two are related. The database is where all of your uploaded data will be stored for a particular conceptual matter. It represents the aggregate of data for that particular matter that you'll be billed for. Work on Everlaw begins by creating and naming a database. Your database is then the umbrella source for one or more projects. Organization administrators have permission to create databases. Each new database automatically includes one accompanying complete project. Projects are the user-facing environment where review work takes place. They can contain all or a subset of the documents in your database. You can create more than one project per database, and each one is treated as a separate matter. The same underlying set of documents can exist between projects. However, projects have separate permissions, project settings, messages, and work product. If you're an organization administrator with organization administrator access turned on for the database, you can create complete projects, which include the entire document set in the database, or partial projects, which include just a subset of the documents. If you're a database administrator, you can create partial projects. One common use case for projects is to create a separate project for an outside expert reviewer. Once a new database is created, you will, by default, be able to log in to the complete project that is created alongside it. To create a project, you must be a database administrator or an organization administrator with organization administrator access turned on for that database. Go to Database Settings and select Projects. To add a new project, click the Add a New Project button. Enter the project's name. Next, you have the option to create a project using a template of an existing project or to create a new project from scratch. To create a new project from scratch, simply click Create. You can also use a project template to easily copy configuration settings, users, and certain objects from an existing project. In order to use a project as a template, you must have project admin permissions on the existing project and database admin permissions on the existing project's database. Select the project you wish to use as a template from the drop-down. Then click Included Settings to review the list of everything that will be copied from the existing project to the new project. This list includes configuration settings, such as user groups and review window defaults, and certain objects, such as persistent highlights and predictive coding models. Note that some objects, such as binders, homepage folders, and chronologies, will not be copied over. You can also choose to copy users from the existing project by clicking Include Project Users. The users and their permissions will be copied over. When you're finished configuring your new project, click Create. If you copied existing project settings, you will see a notification in the bottom right corner indicating that the task is complete. Otherwise, the project will simply appear in your list of database projects. The project name will appear in the table in alphabetical order. To rename a project, click the pencil icon and input a new name. To delete a project, click the trash can icon. Navigate to your new project by clicking the project title in the top left of the screen. Here you can click on your new project or select another project you have access to. Projects are named according to the following convention: the database name, followed by a dash, followed by the name of the project. Again, projects are treated essentially like new matters. If you did not use a project template, then no settings, objects, or users will be transferred. If you created the project using a template, a task card will be created under Batches and Exports. Click See Details to learn which settings and objects were copied over in the new project. From the Projects page in Database Settings, you can also export the entire project, including review work such as coding, rating, and annotations. All formats, as well as all review work product, are included in the export by default. Note that if you're an organization administrator, you'll see an additional icon next to your project that allows you to add all documents to a new project. To add documents to your new project, navigate to any project within the same database that has documents you'd like to add. Go to any results table, whether it be associated with a search, binder, assignment, or story builder. Choose the Batch option and select Add to Project. Here you can choose to add or remove documents to a new or existing project. If you select Remove, then any document that is currently part of the project you selected will be removed. When you click Modify Project, a task will run in the background. You can monitor the progress of the task on the home page under the Batches and Exports column. Once the task is complete, a notification will pop up to inform you. If you have further questions, please consult our help documentation at support.everlaw.com or feel free to contact us by message, email, or phone.